friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. Today I'm going to show you how you can do flour in vacuum seal bags. Okay, that was a question that came up at the Homestead Honey Hour on the radio show last night. Thank you for all your support, folks. It's wonderful because someone came up with a question and I get to show you how to do it today, the day after the show. So that's really cool. Anyway, now this is my seal-a-meal. And what I have here, what you're going to need is some plain paper lunch bags. And you're going to need your, I think this is a 1 gallon bag, about a 1 gallon seal-a-meal bag, and your flour. Now, one of the things I want to tell you about the flour is flour, no matter how well they do it, can contain weevil eggs. So, what I do before I seal my flour in the food saver bags is I buy my flour in 50-pound bags. But what I do is I put that bag of flour in my freezer for a minimum of 4 days. So if you have a chest freezer, you just lay that bag of flour directly into your freezer for 4 days. This will kill any weevil eggs. And then when you vacuum seal your bags, the lack of oxygen doubles the deadliness of any kind of weevil egg hatching or whatever. So I don't know if that's even a phrase. So let's get on with it. I'll be right back as soon as I plug in my seal-a-meal and we'll get on it. Okay, so what we're going to do first is prepare our flour. Now this is flour that has been frozen and then put in a bin. And you're going to take one of your paper lunch sacks and you're going to open it nice and square. And we're just going to start filling this to a certain degree. Now what I like to do is I like to measure my flour so that I know how much is in the bag. So there's 1 cup, 2, I believe this holds 8 to 10 cups. We're going to do 10. Now, the reason I do these smaller bags is A, they're easier, 9, they're easier to vacuum seal, but they're also in usable size portion sizes. Now, what you want to do next is you kind of want to square your bag up, pressing as much of the, you want it square because then it sits nicer in the bag. Alrighty, now I'm going to take a label and I'm going to write whole wheat flour, 10 cups, March 2012. So when I have my bag all squared up, I'm going to fold this over. I'm not going to roll this down. I'm not going to roll, I don't know if you can actually see this. There we go. I'm not going to roll this down because I want to be able to get the air out of this bag. But you're going to do pretty good if you do that and you just do this, fold the edges and fold it down. And then you're going to take your label and you're just going to put it down over there. Now, these paper bags serve 2 purposes. A, they stop the flour, they stop the flour from going into your machine, and light will go through these, like they won't go through, say, Mylar. So this helps to preserve it longer because you're letting in less light. There's also the fact that when it comes time to store these, this sits nice and squarely in, say, a Rubbermaid bin. Rubbermaid bins that are colored or dark colored will also keep out a lot of light. Now what we're going to do, and my label just does not want to stick. I'm going to put my thumb on it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set our bag of flour inside a food saver bag, and if nothing else, this will also hold your label down. And you want it nice and square in there as well. I probably could have gotten away with a much smaller bag, but when I take this out, I'll just cut the top off. And see how you can read the label right through there. Now, we're going to take our, I'll do it sideways so you can see. Now we're going to take our food saver bag and we're going to lay it down here. All right. Then we're just going to start to seal. Until the sign light goes to hands-free, sealing, and when this little red light goes off, Bob's your uncle. We have a wonderfully secure, vacuum sealed bag of flour. And like I said, you can put these inside a Rubbermaid bin that is a dark color or that is a solid color, not clear, and that will further protect it from the light, and these will line up just nicely inside your Rubbermaid bin. There you go, folks, and it's pre-labeled. Vacuum sealing flour. Freeze it for 4 days. Pack it in paper bags. Don't seal the paper bag, just fold it over and vacuum seal in your food saver or your Seal-A-Meal. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, doesn't have to be complicated, folks. We just got to use our noodles. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.